All right, it's super simple to build, but before we get into that, I do want to say I do usually leave the doorways a single square, so I could build out as either a garage or a boat on one side. If I build next to the beach, that's why the door path is just a single. You could build out for your doorway whatever you want. But again, super easy to build. So you're just gonna start with your God bunker offset 2x1, whatever you want to call it. You do your twig 1x3, crouch in the corner, alt click, make sure you're lined up, make sure the shadow is shifting right there, make sure it's doing it one more time right there. You can go ahead and check your percentages and make sure you're at 18%, and we're at 18%. So we're going to choose one outside side and do a full wall square frame, and we're going to come inside and surround ourselves with walls and do a square floor off of that. Then we're going to place our TC. Then we're going to demolish this wall, replace it, and then we're going to, since I've gotten many comments saying that people get errors, just go ahead and do everything you want for your second floor, which is fully sealed off. Sorry, not fully sealed off, but fully sealed off with the frame right there. You do that first in twig, then you're going to seal it. Make sure your bunker is sealing nice and good. Make sure you put a floor. You put that floor there and put the frame above the seal, just like that. That way you'll get them blue and you have that shelf, and you can place that for a garage door, and you're finally ready to upgrade. Alright, now once your God bunker is upgraded and working, and that is left open with your double door, or you could place this wood, whatever you want to do. Once that's left open, you're going to go ahead and once you get a little bit more resources, you can break everything here. This is your starter, just like this. And just like that, you have your early game 2x1 God bunker that you can put a square jump up on, just like that. You do need to leave this open with the frame so the socket is occupied, so you don't mess up and run the risk of placing it on something else like this right here, where we're trying to place it on the floor behind the door. Alright, now once you are ready to expand, you're just gonna do a full 3x4 by coming off of each foundations and connecting the corners. Otherwise, if you try to just build out and around, you will get an error. So if you connect them on the correct side like that. You won't get any errors. And just do the same thing like that, build off the foundations and then connect them just like that. Once you have, make sure you have no errors. You can go ahead and wall everything off just like you would for a 4x4 or anything like that. But we're going to do all walls on the first layer just like that, and then on our 4x4 sides with these, we're just going to do a door and then window, half wall window just like that. The opposite side of our door, or half wall window. Then you could wall everything off here. And I like to do this in the meantime. And then I put drop boxes under here, just like this. And just go ahead and upgrade all of that. Once you have everything there, you can just again do like a twig jump up to your door in your shell, just like this. And once you have even more resources and you are ready to expand further, you're gonna upgrade your final floor just like this with a double door and floor frame and a double door and floor at half height. And go ahead and do 2 single doors off the side like this. That way you can put a double door and it'll give an error lock, but I don't like that. I like to do a garage door and more storage. Alright, now to expand for your peaks, if your exit is towards your doorway, you want a full floor. And if it's towards a window, you want a frame. You want a full floor over the door and a frame over the window. And then we want a square floor on the opposite of that. It's surrounded by half walls next to our window, and then frame. And then twig, and then upgrade this one, keep that one. And do 3 half walls on this one. And if you are getting an error here, that means you need to go like this. Just like that. And now we have our wall. We're trying to build it off the floor. So to the left of our windows, we're going to do 3 half walls, frame, and 3 windows. And then we're going to do a ramp like that. Big floor here, and another ramp just like this. And then this ramp has to be stone for this triangle to be blue. If it's anything with stone, this won't turn blue. Do a triangle ramp over that, and then you could shoot out the twig floor from there. And then you can do the same thing on each side like that. Then we're going to do a single door or double door, doesn't matter, on your doorway entrance from your jump ups into your peak, and wrap around these two just like this, and break this square floor frame. Break that twig floor and add a square floor frame again, just like this in this corner. And we'll go ahead and repeat that on the other side. And put that window on top of the window. Then you could finally seal your peaks in, just like this. And down in here, for these two, you're going to add a single door frame window. You're going to come outside and add a floor from half height, square in there, and then you'll have these peaks in each corner. The bedroom right here, to hop in the corner peaks, and then you could peek over to your other side peaks
and then run through the core to the peaks on your other side. And you're just going to repeat that on the other side, and of course upgrade your frames. Alright, now once you have your 3x4 internal shell peak set up, you can go ahead and honeycomb everything here with your 4x4 side, or your 4-piece side, having single triangle and then triple triangle for your jump up. Your honeycomb and your triple triangle, and then on these 3x3 sides, whatever, just 3 solid honeycomb pieces. And you will go ahead and honeycomb up single layer on every piece. Alright, and once you've added your first wall of honeycomb, you're going to add a jump up like this and upgrade it on each side. Break this one, put a floor there if you wish, or furnaces, just like this. Standard jump up stuff. Wall this off, floor this off, put a frame here. And then you're going to want to do a single doorway, window, window. And you're going to want to continue the jump up above, just like this, to your next floor. With another frame that you can seal off with the ladder hatch if you have it, or just door it off. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Once you've added that doorway above your jump up, you're going to do a double triangle roof block just like this. You can peek right down above your doorway on both sides. And at this point you can add your safer jump up to each side as well, or you can do whatever sort of jump up you want. I just like the single square option. Alright, and once that has been added on your corner sides with your roof, you're going to do one more layer of honeycomb up for the second floor. And then a set of floor frames just like this on the outside. On the inside for this one, we're not going to do it. We're going to carry a floor frame over. And then we're going to carry another floor frame over and half wall that like this. And then we could half wall these just like this for our peaks. Just like that. And we will go ahead and repeat this. We'll use a frame on this side. We'll go ahead and add both of them on these corners with our roof jump up. So you can, I forgot, you can seal off like this with the door. We'll go ahead and do that on the other side. You can use a single floor if you want, or the frame, depending on what peaks you want, or if you want to store a barrel up there hidden. But once you have that on your roof corners, you'll go ahead and honeycomb the rest, the other corners up just as well, and the center one for honeycomb on the second layer, just like that. Alright, and once that's done, you can create even more peaks, just like this, with your vending machine above your double triangle roof peaks. Single door like this with a frame. Just like this, like some nice 4x4s with the jump up from the single door to the left, just like that. Just like that. Then on this side, we will go ahead and make a, looks like we need this one from underneath. because we don't have it already here. Supposed to have that door there. And then we want to do another roof peak right here. On these ones that don't have a roof peak. Just like this. We want to create a peak here. On top of our other peaks and our jump ups, and we can rotate this around. We're gonna do 2 windows and a single door, then a half wall. And you could upgrade that to sheet metal or rotate it depending on which soft side you want. And then once we have that, you're just gonna go ahead and connect all your floor pieces right here, all your squares, and you might need some frames just like this to get the stability on these. And then go ahead and put a frame or a double door for your peak floors on here. And this is on the 3x3 side of the 3x4, just like that. Put a triangle roof here. Again, you can put some lockers behind those. You can section all of this off like this, just like that. And you can put all of these doors, these frames here. This one would just need to go from the center. Maybe not the center one, that might be a little iffy on the 18th floor. But once you have everything here, again, these will just be jump ups, just the same. And then we want our final jump ups, just like this. The wall here with the window here, and 3 garage doors, just like this. And then you can put your triangle roof pieces on each side, just like that. And you put 2 square roofs, just like this. Just like that. And then once you are done with this, you could finally finish the honeycomb. You could have done this slightly sooner. All right, then once you need to finish the honeycomb, but you also need to sink a half-height frame into the wall, or you can add it later to the frames. But just put your honeycomb on those final 2 outside corners that don't have the roof peaks on them, the little bedroom peak down corners. And then for these, you want 2 more frames for more peaks on your 2nd story roof peaks. And you do the same thing again, frames or floors, depending on if you want some hidden storage or more angles. And one thing is, mistake right there, you're not supposed to do this inside wall. You want that one as a full wall, and then this one as an inside half wall. And then you're gonna do frame and hard side stone like this. Doesn't need to be frames. You could build out 3 triangles and make it hard side. It needs to be stone unskinned or sheet metal unskinned. Break those, put the square floor, rotate them, and then you can make it rootless or something like that. And you'll go ahead and do that on the other side. And then once you just add the same frames again, frames or floor frames, and then half walls to cover. And my roof broke skinning, just like this. And then another half wall over here, and you could cover this top with floors. And then you would do the same thing again on this side, hard side, unskinned stone. And you may need to build up like this if you are getting angles and errors on your floor that you are building it on, always the way around the error. There's no need to fret and upgrade the floor, rotate them. I guess you can do it on Brutalist. Then you have your peaks and your more peaks, and then you need to set this up for even more peaks, which is going to be your ceilings here, the floor frame over here, and another one with the floor frame over here. And at this time you do want to put these single triangles here, a floor frame, half wall, floor frame, to start supporting all of your vertical peaks everywhere. You can do another half wall set like this, and then bring this out like this, and then do another half wall. Then add another frame and a roof, or you could do whatever you want. That was on the offset piece. And again, you would just do a frame, half wall, frame. That would start supporting all of this. And you do another frame here, double half wall here. And you could do 2 roof pieces here, or if you're out of stability, again, double half walls before the roof. Put a roof right there. And surround your windows with more, just an obscene amount of vertical peaks. Put a single triangle. Alright, once you have this single triangle on both sides, your roof peaks, your roof jump ups, your other peaks, you can put this hard side, put a ramp here so it's harder to soft side, whatever you want to do, just like that. You have your roof. Just like that, you would have the whole entire thing in a full stone PvP grade, and then you can, since you don't have any connecting floor tiles, your bunker won't break on the server reset. That doesn't need to be armored, that could be sheet. All this could be sheet, it's above the bunker. Upgrade your armored doors. Add a bigger door path with garages, or a horse bunker, or a motorcycle garage, all the crazy peaks. Super nice, super easy.